Welcome to this intermediate through advanced asana series. Let's start with an Om. Om. Starting in Samastitihi, feet together. Inhale, hands up, palms touch. Look at your thumbs, little back bend. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the floor, bow your head to your knees. Inhale, look forward, stretch, and then step it back to a high plank position and exhale, lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. So we'll start with pumping our heels, bending one knee at a time, spread the fingers, look to the navel, draw the belly inward, and doing some sun salutations to warm up the body for our practice today. Start to breathe deeply in and out through the nose. This is called deep breathing with sound. After a few breaths here in downward facing dog, we're going to look forward. Step the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen as you reach your fingertips to the earth. Exhale, fold forward, bow your head to your knees. Inhale, stand up, reach your hands overhead, press your palms together, look at your thumbs, and exhale, arms to the sides, back to Samastitihi. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs, little back bend. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat, head to the knees. Inhale, look forward, jump back, exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Make sure you spread your feet hip width apart. Tilt your tailbone, look to your navel. Breathe deeply in and out through your nose. Spread your fingers. Press down through your index finger and thumb. As you finish your next exhale, look forward. Jump your feet between your hands. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold forward, bow your head to your knees. Inhale, stand up, reach up, palms together, little back bend, look at your thumbs, and exhale, arms to the side, Samastitihi. Inhale, hands up, palms touch, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, bow your head to your knees. Inhale, look forward, jump back, exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breathing with sound. Pushing as much weight into the legs as possible, grounding the heels and toes, squeezing the kneecaps to lift the quadriceps. Always in down dog, we gaze, which is our drishti, towards our navel. After several breaths, look forward, bend the knees, jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, bow the head to the knees. Inhale, stand up, reach up, press the palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Sun salutation B with variations. Bend the knees, reach to the floor. Inhale, arms up, palms together, look at your thumbs, Utkatasana. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward, bow the head to the knees. Inhale, look forward, plant the hands, jump back, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high, bend the knee, open the hip, and flex the foot. Three-legged dog. Then extend that right leg up, and then step that right foot between the hands, coming into a runner's lunge, and then we're going to pivot that back foot flat. Inhale, reach the arms up for Virabhadrasana, Warrior One. Press the palms, look at the thumbs, sink into the hips, reach high. Then exhale, plant the hands, come back to that runner's lunge. Inhale, take a three-legged plank, and exhale, lower to three-legged chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up high, point the toe. Then bend the knee and flex the foot, opening the hip. Make sure your fingers are spread wide. Then re-extend that left leg and step it between the hands, starting in a runner's lunge. Dip the hips. And then we're going to pivot and plant that back foot. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead into Warrior One, Virabhadrasana. Hold, look at the thumbs, press the palms. And then exhale, plant the hands, frame the foot. Inhale to come to three-legged plank and exhale three-legged chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog and exhaling to downward facing dog. Holding here, deep breathing with sound. Grounding the heels and toes, drawing the navel in. The longest, deepest breaths of your day. As you finish your next exhale, look forward, bend the knees, jump your feet between your hands. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bow the head to the knees. Bend your knees, sit in that chair. Inhale, bring the arms up overhead, press your palms together, look at your thumbs, Utkatasana. Exhale, straighten the legs, and bring your arms back to your sides in Samasthiti. Hold here just for a moment, take a break because we're going to change it up on the next one. Bend to the knees. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, bow the head to the knees. Inhale, look forward, plant your hands, jump back, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high, bend the knee, step it through, pivot and plant the back foot. Inhale to Warrior One, reach up. Exhale, open the arms to Warrior Two. Make sure your right thigh is parallel with the floor. Extending those arms, fingers are together, gazing towards that right hand. Breathe. Exhale, pinwheel your hands to the floor, runner's lunge. Inhale to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high, bend the knee, step it through, pivot and plant the right foot flat. Inhale, hands up, palms together. Exhale, open the arms to Warrior Two. Making sure that left thigh is parallel with the floor and bent. The knee is bent to a 90-degree angle. Squeeze the right kneecap. Exhale, frame the foot, step back, lower down chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. A little different there. I forgot to dip the hips on the exhale, but it was a really hot day when I was doing this class, so you'll see that I had to take a couple of breaks. So take your time with it. Don't try to keep up. Pause the video if you need to, And remember to breathe. As you finish your next exhale, look forward, bend the knees, jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold forward, bow the head to the knees. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach up, palms together. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, arms down, straight legs. Samastitihi. Take a moment and let's do one more. Bend the knees. Inhale, hands up, palms together. Look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs, bow the head to the knees. Inhale, look forward, plant the hands, jump back, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, step it through, pivot the back foot. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, bring it to reverse warrior. Bending as deeply as you can into that right knee. Reaching the arm up, looking up as the left hand slides down the left leg. Exhale, pinwheel the hands to the floor, frame the foot. Inhale to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to up dog, and exhaling to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step it through, pivot the right foot flat. Inhale, reach the arms up for warrior one. Exhale, open the arms for warrior two. Inhale, take reverse warrior. Good, right hand slides down the leg. Left hand reaches up and sink the hips. Hold and breathe. Engaging that right quadricep. Exhale, pinwheel the hands to the floor. Inhale to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Holding here. Breathing deeply. Now you can always take child's pose if this is too much for you. Resting in child's pose instead of downward facing dog, but this is an advanced asana class, so you should be able to do all of the postures. Bend the knees, jump forward, inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold, bow the head to the knees. Bend your knees. Inhale, hands up, palms together. Look at your thumbs. Utkatasana. Exhale, arms down, straight legs. Samastitihi. Now bring your hands to your waist. Jump or step your feet hip width apart. Inhale, shoulders back, look up, take a back bend. Exhale, flat back, fold forward. And as you go down, we're going to take the peace fingers around the big toes. Inhale, head up, look forward. Exhaling and fold. Bow the head towards the legs. Work the belly to the thighs. Lift the tailbone. Breathe. Feel your feet pressing into the floor. Bend at the elbows. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, Parahastasana. Take your hands underneath your feet. Touch your toes to your wrists. We're going to inhale, lengthen again. And then exhale, fold deeply into the posture. Trying to work the head between the knees. Working towards straight legs. Straight legs does not mean hyperextended or locked knees. Tilt the tailbone. Draw the navel in. Your drishti in these two poses is at the nose. Then inhale, look forward. Exhale, release the hands. Lower the hips down, bend the knees, and we're going to come all the way down into a squat. The heels will come up, and then you're going to drop them down. Reach forward, palms facing down, armpits resting on the knees. Squeeze the pelvic floor, squeeze the lower abdominals. And then from here, we're going to move into crow pose. If you can straighten your arms, it's going to be crane pose. So we have Bakasana and then Bekasana. Lift the feet up, bring the feet together, look forward, hold. Exhale, jump back, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Look forward, bend the knees. Jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up, palms together, look at your thumbs, take a back bend. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, from here, we're going to do some poses on the mat. So step back with your right foot, take your feet wide, pivot your feet to the back of your mat, Trikonasana triangle pose. Reach over your right leg, hinge from the right hip, and grab your right big toe with your peace fingers. Reach your left hand to the ceiling and look up. Now push your hips forward, bring your head and torso back, working your body into one plane. Draw the navel in, straighten the legs, and squeeze up the kneecaps. Inhale, rise up, pivot your feet to the other side. Exhale, reach over your left leg, reach, and then exhale, grab the big toe with the peace fingers of the left hand. Right hand reaches up, look up, again resetting to bring your body in one plane by bringing the head and torso back and pushing your hips forward. Then inhale, come up, pivot, turn your feet to the back of your mat again, align your heels. Reach your left arm up by your ear, and then exhale, we're going to take Pavrita Trikonasana, revolved triangle. You can bring your left hand down next to the arch of your right foot. If you're more advanced, to the pinky toe side, right hand reaches up, look up. Notice how straight my legs are. We want to make sure the legs are straight, the kneecaps are lifted. We're working our left rib cage across the right thigh. Inhale, rise up, pivot, turn. Now let's do the left side. Exhale, we're going to fold, and as we're folding, we're twisting to bring that right hand to the outside of the left foot. Left hand reaches up, look up towards that left hand. Deep breathing. Inhale, come on up, extend your arms. Exhale, step it back to the top of your mat in Samastitihi, equal standing posture. Take a moment to breathe. Now we're going to move into a balancing pose. Natarajasana, dancer's pose. Catch the inside of the right foot. As you kick the right foot back, bring that left arm up by the ear and then reach forward. We want both legs straight eventually, so hold here as you kick to open your shoulder. Inhale, reach up, bring the knees together. Now we're going to take that right knee up. Don't drop it, squeeze it in. Grab the bottom of the foot, interlace the fingers, extend that right leg forward. Dandayamana, Jana Shirsasana, extended head to knee posture. And then exhale, release. Let's shift the weight of the body into the right leg so we can do the left side. Catch the inside of that left foot. Reach the right arm up by the ear. And then exhale, reach forward, kick back. Kick, kick, kick. Open the shoulder. Strength is in the legs in this posture. Making sure that that right leg is straight and working to straighten the left leg so it comes up as high as you can get it. Inhale, bring the knees together. Exhale, catch the left knee, bring it up in towards the shoulder, then interlace the fingers around the bottom of the left foot and extend the leg. Hold. And then bring the foot in and down and back to Samastitihi. Second balancing pose. Bring your right foot into a half lotus position. Bring that heel as high as your hip. Take your right arm around your back and catch the foot. Flex the toes of the right foot. Exhale, fold forward, bringing your left hand next to your left foot, working your chin towards your left shin. Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana, half bound standing forward fold pose. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant the hands. Bend that left knee, jump back. Step that right foot back and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. and exhale to downward facing dog. Look forward, bend the knees, jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, stand up, reach up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, arms to the sides. Now let's do the other side. Take that left heel as high as your hip. You want it a little higher than you think you can get it. Then go ahead and wrap your left arm around your back, catch your foot, and exhale. Fold forward, bringing the right hand down next to the right foot, working the chin to the shin. Holding for a few breaths here. Then inhale, look forward, release the left hand, exhale, jump back. Extend that left leg and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Look forward, bend your knees, jump your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhaling and fold. Inhale, stand up, reach up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a few moments. Notice if the heart is racing. Use your breath to slow it down. Inhale, hands up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, bow your head to your knees. Inhale, look forward, jump back, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, step it through. And drop the left knee. Slide the left foot back. Bring your hands to your right knee. Maybe wiggle that right foot forward. We really want to try to open up this left hip. So notice how far back my left knee is. Bring your arms up over your head. Interlace your fingers. Extend your index finger and go back. Go back. Go back. This is a back bend. Yes, sink into those hips. Beautiful, you can do it. Breathe deeply. Then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bring that left hand down to the mat next to the right foot. And then go ahead and bend the left knee and catch the foot with your right hand and look back. Some people call this dragon pose. If it's too much on that left knee, you can always put a blanket or towel underneath. Frame that right foot, come back to a runner's lunge. Strong legs here. And then we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, palms together. Exhaling, moving into a twist, taking the left armpit to the outside of the right thigh, taking that left hand to the floor. Right hand reaches up, opening the chest and shoulders. Make sure your back leg is straight and your left heel is pointing straight up to the ceiling. Tuck your left arm under your thigh, wrap your right arm behind your back, and bind your hands. If you can do this and it's not too difficult, hold on to the right wrist with the left hand. Breathe. Then we're going to exhale, release, frame that right foot. Inhale, step it back to plank. Exhale, lower to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhaling to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step it through and bring the right knee down. Go ahead and move that right knee back, the left foot forward. Nice wide hip stretch here. Hands to the left knee. Interlace the fingers, extend the index finger. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, go back. Continue with your breaths. Every exhale, try to take a deeper back bend and sink lower into the hips. Go back. Go back. Inhale, come to neutral with the spine. Exhale, bring the arms down. Plant the right hand next to the left foot. Go ahead and bend that right knee. Catch the foot with the left hand and look back towards that right foot. Hold here. Sink into the hips. Breathe. This is an amazing stretch for your quadricep. Exhale, frame the foot. Come back to a runner's lunge. Then we're going to inhale, bring the arms up, palms together. Look at your thumbs, sink the hips. Exhale, twist. Right armpit comes across the left thigh. Take the right hand to the floor. Extend the left arm up and look up. Keep going. Wrap the left arm around the back, the right hand underneath the thigh, and hold the left wrist in our twisted lunge. Make sure that that right heel is pointing to the ceiling and the right leg is straight. We're going to exhale, come out of the pose, look down, frame the foot. Inhale. We're going to step it back to a plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing. And then from here, we're going to move into child's pose. Ooh, I know it looks breezy, but man, it was warm this day. Bend the elbows, bring the palms together, take the thumbs to the back of your neck for a nice shoulder stretch. Hold here and breathe. Re-extend the arms, and let's make our way to our hands and knees. Bring the knees about hip width, and then lift the knees up and come back into your downward facing dog. Step the feet between the hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Inhale, come back up, palms together. Look at your thumbs. Take that little back bend and exhale, hands to heart center. Now reach your arms behind your back in a reverse prayer position. Then from here, we're going to step back with the right foot, pivot and turn, face the back of the mat. We want the heels aligned, or like we're standing on a narrow train track. On the exhale, fold over the right leg. Work the belly to the thigh. Work the chin to the shin. Imagine someone's pulling the crown of your head to your right foot. Good. And then inhale, rise up. We're going to do the other side. Pivot and turn. Inhale, lengthen, exhaling and fold, working the belly to the left thigh. Remember to press the palms together. We want no space between the palms and fingers. Legs are straight, kneecaps are lifting. This can be an intense hamstring stretch. Inhale, slowly come up, turn to the center, release the arms, and then exhale, bring your hands to the waist. Now we're going to align our heels with that side edge of the mat and widen our stance. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, press your palms together, look up, straighten the arms. Exhale, fold forward. This is called Prasarita Padottanasana. This is the third variation. So keeping the legs straight, pointing the tailbone to the ceiling, flip the palms outward and work your thumbs down to the floor. This is an amazing shoulder opener as it is equally an amazing hamstring stretch. Unflip the palms. Inhale, squeeze the palms, come back up, take a little back bend, and exhale, bring your hands back to your waist. Turn your right toes to the back of your mat. Now we're going to move into Skandasana. Now we want to work on grounding that right heel. And if your heel comes up, you can always place a towel under it to help keep you sturdy. Reach your left arm up. Take your right arm around your shin and then reach your left arm behind your back. Flex your left foot and look up. This is an amazing inner thigh stretch. This is where we really work on squeezing our pelvic floor. As you release, bring your hands to the floor and then slowly work your way over to your left side. You may need to adjust your right leg. Notice my heel is pretty high. Some of you guys can bring your heel down to the floor without help. I need a towel in this pose. As I extend my right arm up, I'm going to reach my left arm up and under and then bind my hands. We want to hold on to the right wrist here, and in the other side, we wanted to hold on to the left wrist. But just do the best you can. You can notice here that I'm not as good on my left side as I am on my right side. I got to readjust that towel. It's got to go a little bit higher. we're all uneven. If we were even beings, we'd eat and write and do both sides of like everything. We'd be totally ambidextrous, but we're not. So we have to make accommodations for ourselves. Inhale, slowly come out of the pose, reset your feet, and then walk your hands between your feet as you exhale to bring the head down to the floor. Now, notice how my head is forward of my hands. I'm making a little triangle. I'm coming up into a wide foot headstand. If you want to take your feet up a little bit higher, you can point your toes. I only went halfway here because it was pretty intense coming out of that Skandasana. Walk the hands forward as you come down. Inhale, lengthen, look forward. And then we're going to do a gentle twist. Ground the left hand, reach the right arm up, and wrap the right arm around your back as you reach for the left inner thigh. Good. Exhale, bring the right hand down. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Wrap the left arm around the back. Hold the inner right thigh. Make sure your legs are straight. Your kneecaps are lifted. The quadriceps are engaged. Exhale, bring the left hand back down to the floor. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hands to the waist. Inhale, rise up to a standing position. And then exhale, come back to the front of your mat in Samastitihi, equal standing posture. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms together, look at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, hands to your mat, bow your head to your knees. Inhale, look forward. Let's step back to a plank. You can jump. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhaling to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through. Drop the left knee down. We're going to move into half and then full splits, Hanumanasana. So we'll start in half split. Notice how my hip is right above my left knee. And my right leg is straight and my right foot's flexed. Now you can stay here. You can also put your hands on blocks if you're not all the way down to the floor, but you want to work a split position. We're evenly sliding the right foot forward and the left leg back. I continually adjust myself. Now, if you don't need your hands, bring your hands to your hips. Squeeze the muscles of your legs. Squeeze those quadriceps. Now we're going to move into full Hanumanasana. Reach back with your left hand. Grab that left foot, hook the elbow around. Do chin mudra with the left hand and reach and grab your right big toe with your peace fingers, holding here. Exhale, slowly release. Don't snap like a rubber band. Take your time. Use your breath. Now to come out of this, we're going to do a pigeon transition. Bring that right foot into the groin. Then we're going to step back to plank. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Up dog. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Left leg rises. Inhale. Step it through. Now let's do the other side. We're going to wiggle that left foot forward and flex. Keep the right hip over the right knee. And exhale, bow. Work your chin to your left shin. After a few breaths here in half split, go ahead and slide the right leg, the right foot back, slide the left leg, the left foot forward, lowering down. Again, notice the differences on your right and left side. You're always going to have a more flexible side. You're always going to have a stronger side. Bring your hands to your hips. And then we're going to bend that right knee. Reach back, bring that right foot to the inside of your elbow crease, chin mudra with the right hand, and grab the left big toe with your peace fingers as you gaze towards that left big toe. Breathe. It's important to keep that left quadricep engaged to protect your hamstring. Slowly release that right foot. Bring the left foot in towards the groin in your pigeon transition. Inhale to plank, exhale to chaturanga, inhale to up dog, and we're going to take it back to child's pose again. Resting here. That can be a really intense pose. And anytime we do an intense pose, sometimes it brings up a little bit of fear. It's always good to go back to child's pose. Child's pose is like your safety pose. Now let's come and sit on our heels. Grab your block. We're going to place the block between the knees. We want it kind of the narrow way. We're going to move into Ustrasana, camel pose. So bring your hands to your lower back, push your hips forward, then reach back for your heels. Try to keep squeezing that block, squeeze the shoulders, trying to keep the thighs perpendicular to the floor. Then inhale, come forward. Exhale, sit on the heels, rest your hands down on your thighs and breathe. Take a moment. That pose can also be very intense. Sometimes you feel a little dizzy. Sometimes you'll feel the blood like it's rushing out of your pelvis. Whatever sensations you feel, try to stay with it. Try to stay with your breath. If you're not breathing properly, you're not practicing yoga, you're just struggling. Hands to the hips, inhale, come up. Shoulders back, curve the ribs, hips forward. Reach back for both heels, squeeze the shoulder blades, drop the head, look at your nose, squeeze the block. Good. And then inhale, come forward, hands to the hips. Exhale, sit down on the heels. Rest your hands on your knees. Rest for a moment. Notice the sensations of the posture. All right, we're going to do it one more time. Hands to the hips, come up. Squeeze the shoulders, hips forward. Good. Reach back for your heels. Squeeze your shoulders. Good. This is the deepest one, so we want to try to bring the fingers together. Bring the heel of the palm to the heels of the feet. And then inhale, bring the hands to the hips. Exhale, lower your butt to your heels. You can remove the block and then just kind of maybe wiggle around from side to side here. Now we're going to bring the knees together and spread the feet so we can bring the butt down to the floor. This is a Virasana, hero's pose. Rest your hands on your knees, bring your chin down to your chest, and just sit here. This is an excellent pose for knee flexibility. Now slowly make your way back to your hands and knees. Curl your toes under and make your way to a downward facing dog. Look forward. Bend your knees. Jump your feet around the outsides of your hands. Lower your hips. This is called Titi-Basana, firefly pose. The butt comes down, the legs straight and the toes go up. Arms are straight. You're really working hard to squeeze your shoulders here. Hold, then inhale, lift the hips and swing the feet back. From here, we're going to move into Bakasana or Bekasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to Virasana. Actually, Bekasana is frog pose. I was wrong. I said it in the last one. Bakasana is crane pose, and then there's crow pose. Crane is with straight arms. Crow is with bent arms. Of course, crane is a little bit more advanced. Bekasana, which I said the last time we did it, is actually a frog pose. And it's not the yin frog, it's an Ashtanga frog. It's totally different. We don't do it in this class. So, just ignore me. So come to your hands and knees. We're going to inhale, extend the right leg. And we're going to tuck that right knee behind the left thigh. And we're going to go back and sit on the heel. We want to try to get that right heel right up into the perineum. We're sitting on our feet. We're going to do eagle arms, right arm under, left arm on top. Bring the palms together, reach up. Notice how I'm sitting on my right heel and my left The top of my left foot is flat on the mat. Reach up, reach up, reach up. Exhale, bring the elbows down. We're going to unwind the arms and just make our way back to the hands and knees. Inhale, extend the right leg, and exhale, come back to hands and knees. Inhale, extend the left leg. Then we're going to take that left leg, tuck it behind the right, walk back. We're going to sit on that left heel, bring it right between the sits bones. This time we take the left arm under, twisting the forearms, bringing the palms together. Eagle arms, reach up, reach up. Good. This is an excellent pose. It's like nodding yourself up. It wrings out all the toxins in the limbs. Make your way back to hands and knees. Inhale, extend that left leg. Now we're just going to do one cat-cow here, and then make our way back to downward facing dog. And then from downward facing dog, slowly make your way through to a seated position. We're going to bend the right knee back, roll the calf away from the thigh. We want the thighs together. This is called crouch asana, heron pose. We're going to hold the right wrist, extending the left leg up, point the toe, and then we're going to work our chin towards our left shin. This is why we did hero's pose before, because I was preparing you for this pose. There is a method to my madness, everybody. All right, then we're going to bring that left leg in, cradling it like a baby, bringing that left foot into the right elbow crease. From here, we're going to do a compass leg. We're going to take that left leg, hook it behind the left shoulder, holding the foot with the right hand, straighten the leg, look over to the right. And then from here, we're going to hook that left leg behind the head. Yes, we are. That's what you're doing. Now, we're going to try to bring the hands to heart center and balance. I had a little trouble here, so I used my hand to hold the foot. And you're using your left shoulder to push back to keep that leg behind the head. Now, as you slowly release, extend that left leg out in front of you and fold forward, bringing your chin to your shin. This pose is called Triangamukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. Not an exact translation, but foot traversely facing backward, forward fold, three-pointed forward fold pose. So after a few breaths there, we're going to tuck that left leg under, come to the hands and knees. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Make your way back through to a seated position and extend the legs. We're going to bend the left knee, bringing that shin and top of the foot on the floor, thighs together. We're going to hold on to that left wrist as we bind it around the bottom of the right foot. Extend the right leg up high, point the toes, straighten the leg, and exhale, bring the chin to the shin. Breathing here. Trying to straighten your spine as best as possible. Then as you release that right foot, we're going to cradle the leg, bringing the right elbow around the knee, the left elbow around the foot, pulling that leg into the chest, sitting up tall, nice straight spine, no rounded backs. And then we're going to move into our compass leg, hooking that right leg behind the right shoulder. Straighten the leg up and look over to the left. Stretch it out here, and then we're going to bring that leg behind the head. It might take a few tries. You might need to wiggle. And you can hold that foot there. And if you're feeling really balanced, you can bring the hands to heart center, one or both. And then slowly release that right leg, extend it out in front of you, exhale, fold forward, bind your hands around the bottom of the foot, and go ahead and work your chin to your shin, trying to keep the left sits bone on the ground. And then inhale, come on up. See, woo, it's hot. I am sweating. It is like so hot out there today. If you don't know, I live in Florida. And this was like the middle of the day. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. exhaling to downward facing dog. Like, it takes me all morning to set up my lights and my cameras, and the next thing you know, it's like 11:30 and the sun is shining and it's so hot, and you can see the left side of my screen is like overexposed and blown out. All right, enough about me. Let's move on to headstand Shirsasana. Interlace your fingers, bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, place your head on the mat slightly behind the hairline. Good. Lift your knees, straighten your legs, walk your feet to your face. Now, this is proper headstand, or my Indian teachers would say proper method. You want to lift up into headstand with straight legs. If you're kicking, if you're jumping, if your back is against the wall, that is not correct method. That is not proper method. You are going to injure your neck. So you want to make sure that you don't do it against the wall. If you do it against the wall, don't use the wall. Just use it as a safety, but never lean against the wall. All right, reach up, point the toes. We're going to move into a lotus posture. Bring that right foot down into the left hip crease. Bring that left foot up and over the right shin. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And come into your lotus posture. We're going to inhale, lift the knees up. And then exhale, lower the knees down. I'm working to bring my knees into my armpits. So just touch the armpits and then inhale, lift the legs back up, and then straighten the legs back up into Shirsasana with straight legs. Holding here, I'm working to lift my head up off the floor, even if it's just a millimeter. And then exhale, we're going to slowly lower the legs down to the mat. And then you can rest in child's pose. I'm doing knees together, child's pose, just because it's more convenient. If you want to spread your knees, that's up to you. Relax, rest, and breathe. It's important to spend a little bit of time here in child's pose because after headstand, all the fluids are at the crown of your head, and you want to give yourself some time before you come up. You don't want to get dizzy. All right, go ahead and swing those legs around. Come into a cross-legged position. Go ahead and grab your blocks. If you don't have blocks, that's okay. Use books. We're going to come into seated lotus posture. Padmasana, right leg first, left leg up and over. Bring your hands onto the blocks. And then from here, we're going to press down. Inhale, lift up. Holding here, breathing deeply. Lift up, yes, get those knees up as high as you can, squeeze your pelvic floor, engage your abdominals, and exhale, lower down. Let's uncross the legs. Good, and now we're going to switch sides. Left leg first, right leg on top. And this is just for practicing purposes. Normally we just do the first side, but we want to keep the body even. Put your hands on those blocks. Inhale, lift up. Good, lift up, bring those knees up to the armpits. Breathe, hold, yes you can. Exhale, lower down. Good, release the legs. Go ahead and uncross them. Be gentle with yourself. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. Pull your heels in toward your groin. Take the thumbs to the arches of your feet. Press your elbows into your inner thighs and fold forward. Now you want to move your shoulders away from your ears, straightening your spine as best you can, and exhale, bow your head to the floor. Some of you may have your knees a little bit high. You want to relax those inner thighs. Try to get the knees down to the floor. Inhale, slowly come on up. Make sure your butt's on the mat because we're going to grab our big toes with our peace fingers. Open the legs wide. Upavishta Konasana. Look up. Flex the feet now. This is the only time you're going to really lock out those knees. Exhale, drop down to the calves. Touch the chin to the floor. Only for that 1/2 a breath will you lock your knees. Good. Let's straighten the legs. And we're going to slowly roll on down to our back. All right, let's bend the knees, spread your feet. First, we'll just do a little bit of a rock from side to side. Let's massage the back. We're going to move into back bends. Now, bring your feet flat, heels by the hips. Spread your feet a little wider than hip width. Plant your hands by your shoulders. Inhale, press down and lift up. Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward facing bow pose. Yes, lift those hips high, maybe rocking back and forth. Stay with your breath. Exhale, lower to the crown of your head. Walk your hands towards your feet. Inhale, lift back up. Breathing here, look at your mat. Exhale, lower down, come to the crown of your head. Walk your hands towards your feet again. Last one, your tightest back bend, ground through your heels. Lift those hips. Breathe deeply. And then exhale, lower down slowly. Bring the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. Now we're going to cross the right leg over the left, cactus the arms, palms up. Try to keep the shoulders flat as you let your knees fall to the right. Turn your head and look to your left. Breathing slowly and deeply. Inhale, bring the knees up. Switch the legs, crossing the left leg over the right, and exhale, let the knees fall to the left as you look to your right. Again, trying to keep both shoulders on the mat, letting the weight of your legs do the work for you. Inhale, bring the legs back up. And then just bring the knees into the chest and do little knee circles to massage the lower back. Circle in one direction and reverse. After a few knee circles, we're going to move into Salamba Sarvangasana, supported all limbs pose, also known as shoulder stand. You're going to bring your hands as close to the ribcage as you can. Weight should be in the triceps and the shoulder blades. You want to make sure that your chin is lifted away from your chest so that your neck isn't pressing into the mat. This is the most important part of shoulder stand. Now, after several breaths in shoulder stand, we're going to move into plow pose or halasana. Notice the position of my hips. My hips are back towards my arms a little bit, so my hips are not over my neck. Then from halasana, we're going to move into karnapidasana, ear pressure posture. Still, I'm not putting the weight of my body in my neck. Bring your hands to your lower back. Inhale back up into shoulder stand, and we're going to exhale into lotus. This is called Urdhva Padmasana, upward lotus pose. Again, notice the position of my hips. They are not over my neck. They're back behind my shoulders. I'm straightening my arms, pushing my hands into my knees. Then from here, we're going to hinge from the hips and move into Pindasana. Now, this is a little bit harder to stay out of the neck because you're really balancing on the tops of your shoulders here. Those little tiny bones on the tops of your shoulders. You're trying to bind your hands and make yourself small. Then we're going to release and we're going to exhale, lower all the way down. Notice how I didn't lift my head as I was lowering down. I used control. As the legs come down, then you're going to lift the head and come up to the crown of your head. This is Matsyasana. This is fish posture. Hold the feet, bend the elbows, ground through the legs. Then from fish posture, Matsyasana, we're going to move into Uttana Padasana, extended foot postures. Legs are straight, legs are lifted, palms are together, reaching towards the feet. Then slowly exhale, release down. As you lay flat on your back, bring your knees up into your chest and rock from side to side. Then we're going to extend the legs out long, reach the arms up by the ear and stretch. And then we're going to move into Shavasana, everybody's favorite pose. Turn the palms up, spread the feet, relax, and let your body melt down into the earth. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.